Hello, welcome to Tuteetute. In this session, we are going to discuss continuation of simple interest and compound interest. Nowadays, students will feel difficult topic. Okay, one of the difficult topic and one of the new concept and one of the favorite topic for examiners. Installments we are going to discuss in this session. We will start with derivation, how formulas and all coming, and first we will discuss concept, then we will discuss all previous year problems. Okay, in this class we are going to learn what is installment, how we are going to calculate installment in our day-to-day life, how installment will be calculated. There will be two types of installments. One is compound interest installment, another is simple interest installment. And a simple interest installment is very easy. Okay, mainly we have to concentrate on compound interest installment. Okay, see here you should know some basic knowledge like percentage to fraction conversion, fraction to percentage conversion. Another thing, you have to know minimum knowledge about simple interest and compound interest. I hope who and all preparing for competitive exams, they know simple interest and compound interest, and this topic many students asked me to teach this topic, so I chosen this topic. Anyhow, we are going to discuss installment. In recently, if you go to any market, like if you want to buy electric vehicle or car, anything, we are going to pay it back in installments. Okay, so installment itself a trendy topic. How they will calculate installment and all, too much confusion will be there. For example, parent went to buy like car or something, and if they come and ask their children to find what is the installment, then they can't able to find. The reason is they don't know how installment going to be calculated. Okay, this is somewhat different than compound interest, but we will use compound interest concepts only here. Okay. First, I will go with the example. Okay, first I am taking 1000 rupees. Okay, here you have to know what is compound interest. Okay, first I am going to build the concept. First 15 minutes I am going to build the concept, then we can run behind the problems. Okay, so good evening everyone. Okay, whenever I ask the questions, you can post your answers as a comment. Okay, I will reply for your comment. At the end, we are going to be having doubt sessions also. So 1000 rupees I am going to give you, like 1000 rupees I want to pay back it in 2 equal installments, compound interest. Mainly I am going to stress on compound interest. Okay, compound interest, 2 years, 2 equal installments. 2 equal installments. This is the question. Sir, there will be 1000 rupees. With compound interest I am taking 1000 rupees. In 2 years I have to pay back with the 2 equal installments. See here, first we will discuss what is compound interest. See, 1000 rupees is there. So rate of interest 10% let take. 1000 rupees is there. Compound interest, see, first year 10%. 10% means 1000, 10% means 100. So it will be 1100. So interest will be 100. So total amount will be after 1 year 1100. Again 10%, 2 years, right? Again 10%. 10% of 1100 will be 110. If you add 110 to 1100, you are going to get 1210, like 1210. Now this is the principle. After 2 years, you are going to get amount as 1210. Directly if you want to find 1000, 2 years, right? 10%, 10%. Successive percentage, successive increment, 10%, 10%, successive percentage will be 21%. So 1000 rupees 21% also 1210 only. Okay, so this is the amount we are going to get. Now if you see, sir, now we have to pay back it in 2 equal installment, means 1210. Sir, 1210 by 2, 605 first installment, 605 second installment I am going to pay, then my installments completed. This is wrong concept. Many people will understand installment like this, but this is wrong concept. Where we are doing the wrong here. Why we are doing the wrong here? See here. See, installment means what? We have to pay back in 2 equal installments. I. 2 equal installments. First installment is I. Second installment is I. See, I took 1000 from you. First installment I am going to pay after 1 year. Second installment I am going to pay after 2 years. See, whatever the money given to me, I have to pay you interest. But I am also paying you one installment before 1 year itself. But you should not, you also have to pay installment to me, right? So what we are doing here is, see, this is I am going to pay after end of first year. End of first year. After completing 1 year, I am going to pay one installment. After completing of 2 years, I am going to pay another installment. See here, this is I paid after 2 years, no problem. I don't want interest for this. But I paid, this is end of 1 year only. So 1 year, this money, I paid this money 1 year before itself. So for this you have to pay me installment, like interest. For this installment, I have to get interest. How much interest? 10%. For how many years? 1 year. So 10% of this, 10% of this means 0.1i. See, 1i, 10% of this means 0.1i. Now if you see total installments, how much? I plus I, 2i plus 0.1i, total 2.1i. This 2.1i you have to equate to compound interest, like this amount, compound interest amount. Then what you are going to get? 210, 1210. Then here I is equal to 1210 by 2.1. If you calculate this value, you are going to get each installment. So each installment is not 605. Each installment, if you divide these two, if you if you remove the decimal here, you are going to get 0 on numerator by 21. 21 5s are 105. 16 will be remaining. 7s are 147. 13 will be remaining. 130. Again 6 are 126 point something. So each installment will be approximately 576. So this is the concept. This is how we are going to calculate installment. See, in exam we are not going to follow this procedure. We are going to use the shortcut to find the answer. But what is happening? See, for example, 3 years means, see, first installment, second installment, third installment. See, I took some amount from you. I have to pay back it in 3 equal installments means I will pay at the end of 1 year, I will pay one installment. At the end of 2 years, I will pay one more installment. At the end of 3 years, I have to pay one more installment. So for this particular installment, I am paying 2 years before, so I have to get interest for this. I have to get interest for this. I paid after 3 years, so no install. So the same concept if you apply, you can find for 3 years also. Okay. So now, otherwise, if you want to go for shortcut, how we going to do is, see 10%. 10%, if you write in fraction, 1 by 10 will be the fraction value of 10%. So now, if you take principal amount, so what does it mean? Principal is 10 means, because of 10% interest, amount going to be 11 for first year. Second year, 10 square, 11 square. These things we discussed in compound interest clearly. So amounts should be equal. Amounts should be equal. Means this will be the installment. So here 11 square is there. Here also we have to make 11 square. 11 square means 121 we have to make. So I am multiplying here 11. So I have to multiply here also 11. Why I am multiplying here with 11 means I have to make both amounts equal. So we are paying back it in equal installments. So what going to happen here? So 11 square means this is 121, this is also 121. So these two are equal only, right? So these two are the installments now. So here 11 into 10, it will be 110. 10 square means it will be 100. 110, 100. So how much you going to get? 210. How much here you going to get? 121 plus 121, 242. So this will be the amount. This is the principal. This is the difference between these two will be the interest, not compound interest. Compound interest is different. While calculating whatever the interest you will get, that is different. Don't call it here as the interest. So how much interest you will get here, difference will be 32 parts. That will be the interest. So what is given in the question? What is given in the question? Principal is given. So 210 parts, how much given? 1000 is given. So what we want installments? So 121 parts, how much? If you cross multiply, again you're going to get 576 only. Okay, this is the concept. This is how we will calculate interest. Or see, if you want installment, 121 parts, how much? If you want interest, 32 parts, how much? If you want amount, this will be the amount. This is the principle. Anyhow, something will be given to you and some things will be asked you in the question. Okay. Derivation also will be there. For us, derivation not required. This is the concept. So we will go into the first question. While discussing the questions also, we will use the concepts. See, a sum of 210 was taken as a loan. Sum of 210 was taken as a loan. This is to be paid back into equal installments if the rate of interest is 10% compounded annually. So this we are going to calculate installment using compound interest. Then the value of each installment is. See here, we are going to calculate this problem using procedure, using shortcut. First we will solve with a shortcut. Then only we are going to know what is the importance of shortcut, right? So first principal, amount. Okay. See here, percentage how much given? 10%. 10% if you write in fraction, 1 by 10. So what does it mean? If principal is 10, because of 10% it going to be amount will be 11. Next year, second year, 10 square, 11 square. So here 11 square is there, here 11 is there. We have to make amount equal. That is what? Installment. Equal installments we are paying, right? So here 11 square is there. So here 11 is there. So we have to multiply with 11 here. We have to multiply with 11 here. Here also we have to multiply with 11. So if you find now, so here this is 121. This is 121. So here this will be 100. This will be 110. So it will be 210. If you add these two, it will be 242. So this is the principal, this is amount, total amount we get. This is one installment. At the end of 2 years, we are going to pay 242 rupees or 242 parts. In terms of parts we are talking here. So difference between these two will be the interest, not compound interest, interest. How much interest? 32 will be the interest. Now, everything available in the board, what is asking in the question, we can find. What is the value of each installment he is asking. So this is each installment 121 parts. What is 121 parts? We have to. What is given to us? Sum, like principal is given. Principal how much? 210 parts. 210 parts value 210 is given. So one part value is 1. 1 part 1. So each installment how much? 121. 121 into 1 means 121. So 121 is the correct answer. So each installments we are going to pay 121 first installment. After the second installment also 121. Sir, I will calculate compound interest and I will make it by 2 and that will be my compound interest. Like that is what my installment. That is wrong concept. Okay, respond. See, whenever I will give the question here, you do your answer and respond it. Okay, comment your answer. Okay, procedure. Procedure means what? Sir, equal installment. First installment I, next installment also I. So we are going to keep 10%. See, 2 equal installments. First installment after 1 year. Second installments at the end of 2 years. So one installment I paid at the end of 1 year. So this installment I paid 1 year before only. So for this I want interest. How much? 10%. I 10% means 1 I, right? 1 I. So 1 in 1 10% means 0.1. So this will be 0.1 I. So if you add everything, you're going to get 2.1 I is equal to amount. In compound interest amount 210 10%. So how much you're going to get? 21, right? 10% will be 21. So 231. Again 10%. So how much you're going to get? 23.1. So how much we will get? 254.2, 254.1. I think 254. No, 254.1. So this is the amount. If you equate this into 254.1. So now you're going to get each installment I is equal to 254.1 divided by 2.1. Point cancel. 21 ones are 21. So 4 will be remaining, 44. Okay, 21 twos are 1s are. So in each installment I is equal to 121 only. So 121 only. So this is a small problem. So using this method we can find like 2 equal installments. So you can find this using this method very easily. If there will be 3 installments or 4 installments, it is difficult to find using this method. So we have to go for shortcut. Okay, we have to go for shortcut. So I am going to give you next question. Try to solve the question before me. Okay, and post your answers. A person borrows Rs 3,280 to be paid back with compound interest at the rate of 5% per annum by the end of 2 years in 2 equal yearly installments. There will be half yearly installments also. We are going to solve those problems in future. Okay, then each installments is. That is the question. See, I am going to solve this problem. I am going to solve this problem using shortcut only. So this problem is asked Telangana SI Mains 2016. So nowadays exams, they are asking these kind of questions very frequently. Okay, so how to solve? First of 5% means 5% percentage to fraction. Fraction to percentage values you have to know. Okay, what is the 5% value? 5% means 1 by 20. How to convert percentage to fraction, fraction to percentage? 5%, 5 by percent per 100. So if you divide 5 1 520, so 1 by 20. Again, this fraction value, if you want to convert it into percentage, means multiply with 100. Then again you are going to get 5% only. So you got 5% means 1 by 20. So what is our procedure? Principal amount. Principal how much? 20 becomes 21. 20 becomes 21. Why 20? See, your principal is 20 because one part is interest. So amount going to be 21 parts. In next year, 20 square, 21 square. So here what is our idea? We have to make amounts equal. Here 21 square, here 21 is there. So here also we have to make 21 square. So we have to multiply this with 21, this with 21. So now our installments are equal. Here also 21 square, here also 21 square. So here you have to know what is 21 square value. So 21 square means 441. So here also 21 square means 441. See, in question what they are giving? A person borrowed, principal is given, and what they are asking? Installment they are asking. So directly principal, see, no need of adding all these things. Okay, in exam what we have to do is, see, 21 into 20. 21 into 20 how much? 20. So 21 tens are 210 means 420. So 20 square 400. So total how much? 820 will be the principal. So 820 parts value is given. 820 parts value how much given? 3280. So if you know calculations very well, there will be a very easy calculations. Okay, if you see 820, 328. If you see 8 4s are 32, 2 4s are 8. So 82 4s are 328 means 0 0 cancel. So how much? 4s are. One part value 4. One part value 4. So what we want, see if you add these things, so 441, 441, 82. So this is amount. No one is asking you amount. No need of finding this value. So just to find installment, each installment how much? 441. So one part value 4. So 441 parts value how much? Okay, 441 value how much? 441 value means if you multiply with 4, 441 into 4. First 400 into 4, 1600. 41 into 4, 164. 1600 plus 164, it will be 1764. 1764, option A. Anyone post answer? Okay, Kiran post his answer. How much answer? 1764. Just you can check. Very simple, okay. 20, 21, 20 square, 21 square. So we have to make installments equal. So principal is given. We have to find installment value. If interest is asking means difference between these two means how much 62 parts will be the interest. One part value will be 4 means 62 parts value how much? 62 into 4. That will be the answer. That is the interest we are paying with combinedly with the two installments we are paying how many parts of interest means 62 parts of interest. Okay, how much interest we are paying? 62 parts of interest we are paying. Okay, next question. Otherwise, a sum of 13,360 was borrowed at 8.3/4% per annum compound interest and paid back it in 2 years into equal annual installments. What was the amount of each installment? Okay. Okay. See now, here some percentage is given. What is the percentage given? 8.3/4%. Student will stuck here. Sir, this is not, this question I not created. This is previous year CGL question. Okay, this is previous year CGL question. You have to know how to convert percentage to fraction, how to convert percentage to fraction, fraction to percentage. See, 4 8s are 32 plus 5. 35/4 percentage. See, percentage means what? If you want to convert it into fraction means what? Divide with 100. So 35/4. Percentage removed means by 100 percent. So like 5 7s are 5 20s. So what is the value? 7/4 into 20, 80. 7/80 will be the fraction value of this. So 7/80. So this is the fraction value of that particular percentage. Okay, these all things we're going to learn in percentages. Okay, so arithmetic means each and every topic will be interlinked. Each and every topic will be interlinked. So you have to know previous knowledge so that only you can solve installments kind of thing problems. Okay, anyhow, now we know percentage to fraction value. So what 8.3/4 percentage means 7/80. Now see, this is principal, this is amount. This is principal, this is amount. So principal how much? 80. So amount will be how much? Principal plus interest. So 87 will be the interest. You should have patience to learn this kind of topic. Okay, just spend 20 minutes time, then you're going to understand everything. Okay, that's why I'm solving different types of problems. All previous year questions. You can answer here. Okay, next what? 80 square. Next what? 87 square. So we have to make installments equal. Sir, here 87 square is there. Here also we have to make 87 square, means we have to multiply with 87. Here also we have to multiply with 87. This problem is purely calculation based problem. If you know concept also, you have to know proper calculation. Okay, if you don't know proper calculation, this problem going to waste the time. See here, this percentage to fraction value you have to know first. Then 87 square also you have to know. If you multiply 87 into 87, it's going to kill your time. So just answer what is 87 square. So in our Vedic maths or speed maths course, we discussed how to find the squares, cubes, how to multiply 2-digit numbers without pen and paper. See, I am going to calculate here 87 square without pen and paper. So how we going to calculate means algebraic expressions, a minus b whole square. I am going to use a minus b whole square without pen and paper. So see, anyhow, I will tell the answer first, then how that how that answer came we going to discuss. 87 square. 87 square means in my mind how I am going to do is 100 minus 13 square. So 100 minus 13 whole square. 100 square means 10,000. So 13 less. So double of that 2600. So from 10,000, 2600s we have to subtract. So how much I am going to get? 7,400. 7,400. Then I have to add a 13 square also, 169. So how much I am going to do? 7,569. 7,569. This is the value of 87 square. How I solved? Just I am showing here. Okay, I am showing here. Just see. See 100 minus 13 whole square. Okay, how to find square and all already we discussed in speed math course. You can learn from there. Okay, just see here. A minus b whole square means what? A minus b whole square means a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here I am going to take 100 as base. So first term will be anyhow 75 to 125 squares if you want to find means 100 will be the base. So a will be the always 100. So a square means 10,000 you know. So just keep in your mind 10,000. 2ab. 2 a means again 100. A means 100. Why? Because your base value is 100. So 200. B how much? 13. Means how much less that many double of that many hundreds you have to subtract. That is what minus 2ab term is going to be giving you. So 10,000 minus 13 less double of that many 100. So 2600s you have to subtract. So 7,400. Again b square means what? 13. So 13 square. So 169 we have to add. So 7,400 plus 169, 7,569. Very fastly you can calculate. In exam how you have to do is, I am not going to teach. I am not teaching this. Don't be panic. This is different class. Okay, just I am giving you. You can do like this. Just how I will do is 87 square. 13 less than 100. So 100 square 10,000. 13 less double of that 2600. So from 10,000 2600s I have to subtract. So 7,400. Again 13 square I have to add. So 169. So 7,569 will be the answer. So here also 7,569 will be the answer. So before solving all these things, these two we have to add. Otherwise here itself we are getting the answer. For that we have to read the question carefully, what they are asking in the question. So equal installment, what is the amount of each installment? Installment only asking in the question. See, here you got a 7569, in option also 7569 is there. Mostly this will be the answer. But we should not do like that, right? So 80 square. 80 square again very easy, right? 8 square means 6400. Now 87 into 80. 87 into 80. So again split and merge technique. See this 87 you can assume as 80 plus 7. So 80 into 80, 6,400. 8 7s are 56. So what? 6,400 plus 560. So 0 6. So 9 6. Okay. So what you are going to get? 6960. If you add these two, 0 6 3 1, you are going to get 13 360. So this is the principal. This principal value is given. So how much? 13 360. So one part value is 1 with this. So each installment how much? 7569 into 1 is equal to 7569 only. So don't add these two values, then you will get amount, and if you subtract these two you will get interest. That is redundant for us. If they are asking, you have to do. For example, how much interest we are paying after 2 installments means you have to add these two. And you have to find the difference. And you will get interest there. If they are asking amount, if you add these two values, you will get amount. What is asking in the question is important. Don't solve the question blindly. Okay, don't solve the question by blindly. Okay, next question. Everyone got the answer? Okay, you can post your answer in live so that I can reply it. Okay, next question. A sum of money is paid back into equal installments of 17,640 each. See here, installment value is given. He only given installment value. Okay, what he asking? He asking principal, he asking amount, he asking interest. Different case. 4 things he can ask. One is principal, he can ask interest, he can ask amount, he can ask installment. Out of these 4 things, he can give one data, and remaining 3 things, anything he can ask. Okay, first, allowing 5% compound interest compounded annually, the sum borrowed was, okay, 2 equal annual. So 5%. Percentage to fraction value, fraction to percentage value, you have to know. So 5% means 1 by 20. Okay, principal, amount. Okay, first year, 20, right? So 20, amount will be 21. Sir, this is 1 by 20 means 20 will be the principal, 1 part will be the interest. So 20, 21. So next year 20 square, 21 square. So amounts should be equal. So we have to multiply with the 21 here. So here also we have to multiply with the 21. So same problems we did already previously, right? So 21 square, 441. So here also 441. So 21 into 20, it will be 420. 20 square will be 400. Okay, so you're going to get 820. What is asking in the question? Okay, sum borrowed was. So principal is asking. Principal is asking. So what is given in the question? Installment is given. So already we got installment value. How much? 441 parts. This 441 parts value, how much given? 1764, 0. See, you have to use here unit digit concept. See here, 1 is there, here 4 is there. Here unit digit, here 1 is there. Here 0, you can remove the 0. 4 is there. So 4 times you can think about it. 441, 4 times. See, 400 into 4, 1641, 4 is 164, 1600 plus 164, 1764. 0 is there, okay. So into 40 times. 0 is there means 40 times. 1 is 40 times. So 1 part value, how much we got? 40. So what we want? Amount. Amount, how many parts? 820. 820 into 4. Here also you have to multiply. Very smart way. See, 40 parts, right, into 4. 1 part value 40. See, 800 into 40. Otherwise 8 4s are 32. So 32,000. So 2 4s are 8. So 32,800. Okay. Easily you can multiply. 32,800 will be the answer. So option A. So in this question, installment value is given. In this question, installment value is given and asking you principal. So what is the principal? 32,800 is given to you, 5% compound interest. So you will get how much interest? How much interest means you have to add this to 882. A difference will be the interest. 62 parts into 40. 62 into 40 will be the interest you're going to pay after 2 years. At the end of 2 years, total interest, how much you paid means this much only. Okay, next question. If you know squares, cubes, then calculations will be easy. If you don't know squares, cubes, then calculation will be somewhat difficult. Okay, next question. A certain loan was returned in 2 equal half-yearly installments, each of 6,760. If the rate of interest was 8% per annum, compounded yearly, how much was the interest paid in the loan? Interest asking in this question. How much interest? He not telling you to find a compound interest. Compound interest is different. When you calculate installments, while calculating installments, whatever you will get interest, that interest is different. Okay? Okay, we'll see. 8%. 8% compounded yearly. 8% per annum compounded yearly. But what is given? To equal half-yearly installments. Sir, half-yearly installments. Compound interest half-yearly we are calculating this, what we will do? This per annum, 8% per annum. 8% per annum. So 8 by 2 means 4% half-yearly. Okay? Half-yearly. 4% half-yearly. Now you have to know percentage to fraction, fraction to percentage value. 4% means, sir, I don't know how to write a percentage to fraction value. So 4 by 100 means how much you're going to get? 1 by 25. This is the percentage to fraction value. Now if you see, this is principal, this is amount. Principal, amount. So how much principal? 25 will be the principal. One part means 26 will be the amount. 25 square second year, 26 square. Now, amount should be equal, right? You will multiply with 26 here. You will multiply with 26 here. So 26 square value how much? 676. So you have to know values, square values, cube values, then your calculations will be easy. So here also 26 square value 676. Okay, 25 square 625. See, 25 into 26. 25 is a 625. Again one more 25 means 650. So if you add these two, 1275. Okay, if you add these two, 650, 1300, 26, 52. So 1352. So this will be amount, this will be principal, this will be installment. Many questions we solved. If you observe carefully, without knowing you itself, you can adapt this method. Okay, same, all problems, same method. You have to understand just a concept. So what he asking in this problem? Interest. Interest means principal means minus amount minus principal will be the interest. So 1352 is there, 1275 is there. 1275 to 1325 will be there, 52. 25 plus 52 will be 77. So interest, I am not writing compound interest, okay? So 77 parts will be the interest. Now we will go back to our question. Each installment value is given. Each installment how much? 676. How much this value is given? 6760. So one part value how much? 10. So 77 parts. Interest means what? 77 parts. Into 10 means 770 will be the answer. 770. When you find the installment itself 676, you have to see the question means each installment how much given? 6760. So one part value 10. So 77 parts value will be into 10. So 770 will be the answer. Okay. So anyhow 770 is the answer for this question. This is previous year CGL question. Next question. I will give 2 minutes time. Try to answer the question for this. You try to answer this question. Okay, who will answer? Let's see. A sum of money is paid back in 3 annual installments of 19,965 each. So 3 years, just 3 equal installments, that's it. Allowing 10% compound interest compounded annually, the sum borrowed was. So try to answer the question. Okay. Any answers? Try to solve along with me. Okay. See what they given 10% again. 10% percentage to fraction means 1 by 10. So again same. Principal amount. 10%, 3 years. So first 10 became 11. Next year 10 square, 11 square. Third year 10 cube, 11 cube. So we have to make amounts equal. Here 11 is there, here 11 cube is there. One option is we can multiply here 11 square, otherwise he can divide here 11 square. So dividing and all somewhat difficult process than multiplication. So I am going with multiplication. So if I multiply with 11, so it will be 11 cube. If I multiply this with 11 square, so again 11 cube, 11 cube, 11 cube. So I multiplied here 11 square, here also I have to multiply with 11 square. Here I multiplied with 11, I have to multiply with 11. So here 11 cubes you have to know. In our speed maths course, we discussed how to learn squares, cubes, prime number, divisibility rules. It will be useful for school students, college students, who and all preparing for competitive exam, for them also it will be useful. Okay, very basic mathematics is there in that speed math course. Okay, 11 square. 11 cube, 1331. You have to know 11 cube value, 1331. So again 11 cube, 1331. So again 11 cube, 1331. Okay, 1300, 13 3s are 39, 3900, 31 into 3, 93. So what are you going to get? A 39, okay, 93. Yes or no? 1300 into 3, 3900, 31 into 3, 93. So 3993. Okay, this will be the amount value we got already. If you see 10 cube means 10 cube will be 1000. So 100 into 11, 1100. 11 square, 121 into 10, 1210. Just 1000, 1100, 2100. 2100 into 1200, 33, 10. 33, 10. This is principal. This is amount. Difference between these two will be the interest. Interest they are not asking to us, so no need of finding interest value. So what and all things given here? So each installment value is given, each installment. So one installment how much? 1331. This each installment value how much given? 19,965. See again unit digit concept. Here 1 is there, here 5 is there. It can be 5 times or 15 times. 1331 into 10, 13,000. 10 times means 13,000. But here 19,000 is there. It should be 15 times. Sir, why can't it is 14 times or so in options decimal values are not there. So it should be 5 times or 15 times. Definitely it will be 15 times. So 1s are 15s are. So one part value how much? 15. So what they are asking? Sum borrowed was. Sum borrowed was means how much sum borrowed? 3310 parts into 15. Again this is also multiplication. You have to multiply very smart way. So what we got? 3310 into 15. So you can do 10 times. Again you can multiply half, like 5 times. 10 times, like split and multiply. 10 times means 33100. 5 times means half of this. Okay, 16. 1655 0. If you add everything 5, 6, 9, 4. So this will be the answer. 49650. 49650 will be. If you do like calculations, like you should do each and every part of the calculation you have to do carefully, then you will get, definitely you will get a right answers only. Definitely you will get right answer. This is how we will calculate when 3 equal installments is given. Okay, just a 10, 11, 10 square, 11 square, 10 cube, 11 cube. Okay, next question. The equal annual installments which is cleared the debt of 7620 due in 3 years at a 16.2/3% per annum compounded is. See again percentage to fraction value. So 16.2/3 percentage to fraction means it will be 1/6. So again how many equal installments? 2 equal installments I think, okay. 2 equal installments. So now principal amount, you can find the answer, okay. So principal how much is 6? So there are 3 equal installments I think, 3 equal installments. So this will be 7, okay. This is 6 square, this is 7 square, this is 6 cube, this is 7 cube. Again we have to make amount values are equal. So here 7 cube is there, here you have to multiply with here 7, here 7 you have to multiply with 7 square. So you multiplied it here 7 square, so you have to multiply here 7 square, here you have to multiply with 7. So 7 cube value you have to know. 343 will be the 7 cube value. 343. 343. Again 6 cube means 216. 36 into 7. See, 6 square means 36 into 7. 36 into 7. 37s are, okay, split and merge technique. Okay, 37s are 210. Okay, 7 6 are 42. So 252. Okay, 7 30s are 210. 7 6 are 42. So 252 will be the answer. Again 7 square 49 into 6. Just 50 into 6. So let's take 50. 6 into 50 300 minus 6 so 294. So if you add everything you're going to get principal. If you add all these things you're going to get amount. Difference will be the interest. So multiplications, squares, cubes you have to know. Okay, what is asking in the question? Okay, just we will add all these things. 300, 300, 300, 900, 43 3s are 129. So 1029. Okay, here if you add everything 12, 1, 6, 1, so it will be 762. So difference will be the interest. So amount is given. Amount how much given? 7620. So this value is given 7620. So 1s are 10s. So one part value is 10. One part value how much? 10. So what we have to find? So equal installment value he is asking. Installment value how much? 343. One part 343 parts. So one part value 10 into 10 means 3430 will be the answer. 3430 will be the answer. Okay. You have to know 7 cube. You have to know multiplication. Then addition. Each part value you will get. Then each installment value also you can get very easily. Okay. Next question. A man borrowed some money and paid back it in 3 equal installments of 2160 each. Each installment value is given and find the total interest charged if 20% compound interest. So 20% fraction means fraction value if you find means 1 by 5. So principal amount, principal how much? 5 became 6. 5 square became 6 square. So, okay, 5 cube became 6 cube. So amounts should be equal. So you multiply here with the 6, you multiply with the 6 square. So here also you multiply with 6 square, you multiply with the 6. So if you find the values, 6 cube means 216. Again 6 cube means 216. 6 cube means 216. Each installment value is given. Each installment how much? 216 parts. This is given as 2160. So one part value how much? 10. So one part value we got already 10. So what is asking for us? Amount borrowed. Like interest is asking. So we have to add all these things. 200 into 3, 600, 16 3s are. 16 3s are how much? 48. So 648. Okay, this will be the amount. Now 5 cube will be 125. So 25 into 6. 25 into 6 150. Okay, 36 into 5. 36 into 5. See when we see 36 into 5, right? When we have to multiply with 5, given number make it half and add the 0. 36 la half 18. If you add the 0 means it will be 180. So if you add everything, okay, 125 plus 150, 275, 375 plus 80, okay, plus 80 means 25. So what you going to get? 300, 300, 400, 455 you are going to get. Now difference between these two will be the interest. That is what asking in the question. Difference between these two values will be the interest. That is what asking in the question. So now 455, 468, 448. Difference how much? 455 to 555. It will be 100. So 55 means 45, 48. 93. So 193 will be the difference. So 193 parts will be the interest. 193 parts will be the interest. So one part value how much we got? 10 into 10 means 1930 will be the interest. Okay, this is principal, this is amount, this is interest, this is each installment. 216 parts will be each installment. Okay, next question. Find the annual installment that will discharge the debt of 12,900 due in 4 years at the rate of 5%. This is simple interest installment. Till now we completed compound interest installments. Now we are going to discuss simple interest installment. Simple interest installment is very easy. Okay, with one problem itself we can understand what is simple interest installment. Okay, first we will take one example here. So now we are discussing simple interest installment. How we are going to calculate simple interest installment? See, first we will take 1,000 rupees. Okay, 1,000 rupees, 10%, 3 years, like 3 equal installments. Okay, if you see, first 3 years, 10%, if you find simple interest, how much you going to get? 1 year 10%, 3 year means 30% of 1,000 means 300 will be interest. So amount how much you will get means 1,300. 1,300 will be the amount. Same method I am doing again. See now installment. 3 equal installment, right? This is I paid after 1 year. This is I paid after 2nd year. This is I paid after 3 years. For this I want interest for 2 years. For this I want interest for 1 year. This is not compound interest. That is what you have to understand. So for this I 10%, 2 years means 20%. So 0.2i. Here 10% only, okay? 1.1i, 0.1i. For this 1 year, for this 2 year, why? Because I paid 2 years before. So this is I. Total, you are going to get 3.3i. This is equal to 1,300. This is, we have to equate. This is installment values. Total, how many installments? 3.3i value we have to equate into 1,300. Then I is equal to 1,300 divided by 3.3. Okay? If you remove 13,000 divided by 33. If you find this value, you are going to get each installment value. This is clear. This is the procedure. We are not going to follow procedure here. How we will solve simple interest installments means, just try to understand very easy way. See, I am assuming here each installment is 100. Before I assumed each installment is I. Here I am assuming each installment is 100. 100, 100. So 3 installments, so 300. This is one installment, this is one installment, this is one installment. For example, rate of interest is R. Rate of interest, if you take R, for this I have to get 2 year interest. So 2R. So here for this 1 year I have to get R percentage. For this I want to get this is 0%. So 100 into 3, so 3 into 100, 300 plus 2R R, so 3R percentage is equal to amount. Amount how much? 1,300. If you take R value 10 means what? 30. 3 into R 30, so into 300. So what you will get? 330 is equal to 1,300. So you want installment here. So each installment how much? Each installment 100. So 100 value how much? So just cross multiply, you will get the same answer you are going to get. So what you will get? 13,000. So 1,30,000 by 330. Here also 0 0 cancel means 13,000 by 33 only you are going to get. So this is the procedure we are going to follow. This is the procedure we are going to follow. So what shortcut we are going to build is, for example, 3 years means 3 into 100, okay, plus, see why how we are doing this shortcut, just see. So 3 years 100 100 100 3 installments means at the end of 1 year we are going to pay 1 installment, at the end of 2 years we are going to pay another installment, at the end of 3rd year we are going to pay 1 installment. For this we don't want interest. For this we paid this installment 2 years before, so we want 2 years interest. For this we want 1 year interest. So total 3 into 100, 3 years means, for this 2R percentage, for this R percentage, for this 0%. Means what? 3 years means you have to reduce 1. So 2R plus 1R plus 0R is all percentages, okay? 0% is equal to amount. That will be the answer. That's it. For example, if 10 years is there means 10 into 100 plus 9R, 8R, so on, 1R is equal to amount. I hope you understood. If you not understood, just rewind the video and you can listen. If for example 6 years means 6 into 100 plus 5R, 6 installments. For last installments we are not getting interest. For first installment we will get a 5R rate of interest. So 5R percentage, so 4R percentage, so on, 1R percentage, R percentage. So you can use here first sum of first n natural numbers, R, 2R, 3R, 5R. So n into n plus 1 by 2 you can use here. Here also you can use n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay, this is the procedure. We will solve this using this procedure. Find the annual installment that will discharge a debt of 19,900 due in 4 years at the rate of 5%. See how many years? 4 years. So 4 into 100 plus 3R plus 2R percentage, all these things, okay, plus R is equal to amount. Direct amount value given, he only given amount. If not given amount value, you have to find amount. So amount value how much given? 12,900 is given. Okay, now 400 plus 3R, 2R, 2R, so 6R percentage is equal to 12900. So R value how much given? 5%. So 6 into 5, 30. So 400 plus 30 is equal to 12900. This is 430 is equal to 12900. So 430 parts value 12900. Then 100, each installment how much? We are assuming each installment 100 value how much? That is the question. If you cross multiply then you will get the answer. So what you will get? Okay, sorry. So 0 0 cancel. Anyhow. So 100 installments value, 100 parts value how much? So with this you can find a 1 part value. 0 0 cancel. 43 1s are 43, 3s are 129. So 0 will be there. 1 part value will be 30. So 100 parts, 100 into 30 is equal to how much? 3,000. So 3,000 will be each installment. This is how we will find a simple interest installments. What we are doing in simple interest installment? We are going to assume each installment value is 100. 4 years means 4 into 100 plus. 4 years means 3 years only we will get interest. Out of that first installment we will get a 3R interest, second installment 2R interest, third installment R interest, fourth installment we won't get interest, is equal to amount. If you solve, we are going to get each installment value. So first we learned compound interest installment, then we learned simple interest installment, and we discussed related problems. With this we completed like installments concept. Okay, here See, we solved 10 problems, I think, 9 to 10 problems. With 9 to 10 problems, we learned compound interest installments and simple interest installments. Okay, you can you can purchase like arithmetic, reasoning, speed math, pure math courses in our Tuteetute. Okay, we are giving at a very low price with a high definition video classes. Okay, there will be very limited problems with more concepts. Like, we are not discussing like hundreds of problems, no need of discuss. If I discuss 20 more problems, it will be boring for you. After this, you have to choose some more questions and you have to practice, means you will be pro in this installment concept. Okay, with this, anyhow, we completed installments topic. If you have any queries, you can ask me now. You have any queries, you can ask me. I think no queries. So, we will stop the session here. Okay, who and all participated in this class? Just if you have any doubts, you can reach us and you can ask doubts. Otherwise, you can rewind the video and you can see the concept. Okay, we will stop the class here. Okay, thank you. All the best for your upcoming CGL exam. Thank you.